In the last video, we talked about the strategy Seiko used to position its name in a market that was obsessed with destroying and discrediting the Japanese house. Now that market was 40 or 50 years ago. Today's market is completely different, and I believe Seiko has positioned itself as a classic, reliable brand, and a brand that was recently one of the best in terms of quality and price. But obviously, as I explained in the last video, being a brand with a product of good quality and price usually translates to little profit in sales, which at first was what helped Seiko to position their brand where it is today. But what is Seiko doing today, and what evolution are they seeking for? At least from my point of view, my conclusion comes from some pieces that have gone through my hands, which could be known as Seiko's mid-range watches, with a great user experience and, in my opinion, offer us the best quality that can be offered in the market for that money. And I'm talking about the Baby Marine Master collection and the reissues of the 62 Mass Diver. I truly believe that these are the best value propositions Seiko has to this day, and these models are the key to winning the battle against Swiss watchmaking. Now, for starters, we have materials of excellent quality, which is what we always have asked from Seiko to a certain extent. Now, these materials have become basic in the industry, such as sapphire crystal, ceramic bezel, and in this case we have hardened steel. And all of these materials and all of this construction truly feels like the highest quality possible in the market. And that's what I really like about these watches. When you hold them in your hands, it feels like Seiko is giving you the best watch possible for what is $1,500 or $1,600. But why does it feel that way? Well, it is very simple, because the finishing is spectacular. The hardened steel has a different color than normal steel, but the finishing, the polished and brushed finishes are, I don't want to say Grand Seiko level, but the angles and polished finishes are extremely sharp, giving you a great idea of what Japanese craftsmanship can be. And the finishing of the case, the dial markers, even the bracelet, cannot be found in any watch at the same price point. I would dare say that this finishing is equivalent to watches that are double or triple the price, no doubt about that. And I also believe that one of Seiko's major successes was making reeditions of one of its most famous models, such as the 62 Mass. All that vintage vibe with current technology is spectacular, and in my opinion, the Baby Marine Master 200 is one of Seiko's most beautiful watches. Now, why do I say these watches offer one of the best user experiences in the industry? Simple. Because when you open the box, you get two straps. In the case of the Baby Marine Master, you get a steel bracelet and an extra rubber strap. While for the 62 Mass, you get two traditional Japanese NATO straps. And most importantly, you don't need any special tools to switch between straps, as the watch cases have holes for you to change them. Literally, you can change them with basically a toothpick. And this experience of having something extra to combine with your watch, I believe is a high added value that brands have generally overlooked. And I think it's something all brands could incorporate into their products, which will raise the perceived value immediately of any piece. And to wrap up, the pricing point. For everything I have just talked about that comes with these mid-range Seiko watches, I believe $1,500 is not an unreasonable price. We have superior finishing, a perfect user experience, high quality materials, and I believe that Seiko has shown an evolution from first the Seiko 5 to this price range, which of course it's a higher price, but it shows that they can do things right and that they can do what their clients want them to do. As I said in the previous video, a company cannot always offer the most for your money. because there is not much return of investment in that business model. Now, these watches cost basically 10 times more than basic Seiko watches. And I really hope that Seiko has a good margin window here that is worth it, because they are giving us a lot of value for our money. But at the same time, it is not a small amount of money. Now, of course, all of these products have increased in price too much over the years. And I believe that just like the Seiko SKX or the Seiko 5, these new Seiko models offer the highest quality possible. Now, we have talked about what Seiko was doing and what I believe they are doing now. And in the next video, we will talk about the strategy they are following, the path they are likely to take, and what I believe could be fatal mistakes that could basically destroy the brand. But I'll see you next video.